Okay? But we don't need is a new cart. We don't need to go to the heathen and find some new way to worship God that's just completely foreign to Scripture. Right. And that is even contradictory of Scripture. But today, we have a lot of new carts out there. You know, and churches want to replace the congregational singing of hymns, which is biblical, which the Bible talks about how we should speak unto one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, teaching and admonishing one another with songs and hymns and spiritual songs. He said, in the midst of the congregation, I will sing praise unto thee. But what's the new cart? The new cart is that you go to a lot of churches and they're getting rid of congregational singing, which is biblical. In the midst of the congregation, will I sing praise unto thee? And they replace it with just a show. And you literally just show up and just watch the show. And basically, you know, you have various soloists and you know, ensembles and quartets or choirs get up and perform, and it becomes a spectator thing instead of a participator thing. You know, and we live in a society of spectators. I mean, you see these guys that are completely out of shape, but they're really into football. Here's the thing, if you were actually really that into football, you'd probably get in pretty good shape, because football is a pretty physically demanding sport, right? I mean, you're running around and doing whatever. You know, I'm not a big football fan, but you know what? If somebody said to me, hey, let's go play football, let's go to the park and play football, you know what? I'd be down for that. You know, when we were at the church picnic sometimes, somebody brought a football and we played football, and I like that. But if somebody said, hey, let's go sit on our butts and watch football, I have no interest in that. I have zero interest in that. But if somebody said, hey, let's go play football, yeah, let's go play it. Or if somebody said, hey, let's go play baseball. See, I'm not against sports. You know, sports are a fun way to have, you know, to get exercise and have a good time. Good, clean fun, right? Go out, throw a basketball around, throw a football around, throw a frisbee around. But you know what? What I personally have no interest in just sitting around and watching other people do it. And you know what? When I come to church, I don't want to sit and watch people sing. I want to sing. Don't you want to come and sing? And you know what? Isn't it so much less boring to come to church and open the hymn book and participate? I mean, look, who's bored during the singing at Faith Forward? Just bored, just wish it would end. But you know what? I've been bored during some performances of music. Who's ever been bored during a musical performance? You know, you're just kind of like, okay, you know? And then half the time you're like, and here's the thing, we as human beings, we love familiarity. We like songs that we know. When you come to church, you like to sing songs that you know, right? And when there's a new song, you kind of resist, oh man, you know, you got to learn a new one. And then once you learn it, you like it, you know? But then a lot of times you go to churches and it's just song after song that you've never heard of. Yeah, right. And you're just sitting there and you're just like, this is so boring, you know? Because, you know, we want to be involved. And here's the thing, well, but they're the talent. But hold on, do we go to church about glorifying the talent? No. Hey, everybody, look at me up here. Listen to how well I can sing. No, it's about glorifying the Lord.